Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special stream. And the reason you didn't hear any music there was I was just having a catch up with my good friend David Howell, the legendary David Howell. And you know, when you have a catch up, you probably don't want to share. Probably don't want to share all the conversation with the whole world, because I haven't spoken to David for ages, and it's a real honour to have David Howell in the house. And look at this. They're saying the man, the legend, the Howl. That sounds about right. And we got bring in the Howl. He is here. So hello David, and by the way, let us know in the chat if our sound and mic are okay, because I can adjust the volume here. But how you doing, David?
Good, thanks Simon, and hey everyone in the chat as well. It's fun to be here. Like, we've been talking about kind of teaming up and doing a stream for ages, right? So
we have, yeah.
Nice to get it sorted.
It's brilliant to have you on, mate. And yeah, we should get you on more often. I always do things at the last minute, and it's like I never really prepared, but I managed to get you on. It's like an honour to have you on, you know, because well, you're a star in Norway now, David. Is that right?
Stop it. I don't know. Yeah, actually, we were just you mentioned this chat, this kind of catch up. Yeah, I've been recognised a couple of times on the street, but yeah, it's definitely not like A-list celeb. It's Z-list at the most.
That's pretty cool, though. So because you're doing the chess tour, which I'm sure
chess is huge here. Yeah,
it's massive, and most people in the chat must know about obviously David doing the Champions Tour along with Ivanka mainly, but Cozio as well. And you know, so obviously chess is so big in Norway. David was telling me he occasionally gets noticed, but not as much as Magnus Carlsen. So have you got any good stories about that then?
Yeah, like actually I've from time to time, like Magnus and myself and a few others, we go for a drink or go for some food. And it was actually after one of the last tournaments on the Champions Chess Tour, and we were just having some dinner outdoors, and some guy came up. He looked at me straight in the eye. He was like, "David, the Shakespeare of chess." And then he looked at Magnus. He was like, "Oh, David, is this your friend? Does he play too?" Like,
oh, brilliant.
I think he was trolling Magnus. Of course he knew who he was, but it's fun to get these.
That's still quite a good little thing. So the Shakespeare of chess. I like that. I like that. So I think that must stick, right? David Howell, the Shakespeare of chess.
I wish. I mean, if only my vocab was a quarter as sophisticated. Shakespeare's, but still it was flattering either way. But yeah, I remember like that 1 week actually after Magnus had this big win. I think it was 6 times in 2 days he got recognized. Like the waitresses were asking for selfies with him. And
wow.
So yeah, it's crazy.
So it must be quite weird, because I mean, even when I was in Norway with Magnus, which was probably ages ago, I don't know, like 5-7 years ago, you know, I remember we went bowling, because I was playing for Magnus's team, and it was with a couple of his friends. And I don't know if you've been to this bowling place. It's actually out of Oslo, and we went bowling, and even then all these young girls were coming over and they're like, "Is that Magnus Carlsen? Is that Magnus Carlsen?" And I'm like, it was like, it's weird, yeah. But he's like as famous.
Yeah,
as probably the most famous person in Norway, would you say?
I think he's definitely up there. He's definitely the David Beckham of Norway. And like every time I turn on the TV or every time I see a newspaper, it's just his face staring back.
Awesome. That's pretty cool, yeah. So
who won at the bowling, by the way?
Who won at the bowling? It probably Magnus.
Yeah, no, because I think that's the only thing I've ever beaten Magnus at is bowling.
Oh really? Oh cool. You must have beaten him in the odd Blitz game or two.
Yeah, but not overall, unfortunately. He's too good.
He's
too good.
Pretty bloody good at Blitz, isn't he? He's pretty good at everything, isn't he, basically? So
yeah, it's really not fair. No, really not fair.
So you're living over in Norway, David, and obviously doing the Champions Tour. Bit of a change of scene, especially with COVID, living in Norway, and obviously it must be a little bit tough with things going on. But you're doing okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm surviving, and yeah, like you say, it was kind of a big commitment coming here, and it was something I'd never really done before, too much to this extent, at least the commentary. I don't know. Everyone's been helping me settle in and met some cool people. So I do miss home. England is still my one true love, but I'll be back. Just not quite yet, unfortunately.
Let's see. And and it's quite. I mean, like, you know, I would like to say, and I'm sure everyone watching would agree, that you're doing an absolutely brilliant job in the commentary. You're such a natural. I mean, I don't want to butter your bottom too much, David. But,
you can butter my bottom anytime, Simon.
But you're doing such a good job. You and Ivanka are doing, and Cozio, of course. I think you're all doing a great job. But you're very natural, and yeah. So
it's definitely no thanks. It's definitely a team effort, though, as you say.
Yeah, it looks like hard days works. Is it hard work?
Yeah. Some days. There were 1 or 2 days we did over 6 hours, and I think we get maybe a 30-second break in between. So
oh god,
it's literally, sometimes a video will come on and we get the signal. Ivanka and myself, we run to the bathroom. We have to run back, make sure we don't lock ourselves out, and then
wow,
turn the mics back on and back into action. So it can be tricky. But
that's it. That's intense. Yeah, that is absolutely intense. Just 6 hours of talking in the studio. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of every day, I'm just a zombie.
Yeah, hard work, man. Hard work.
Mm-hmm. But you do a great job too, Simon. Like, coming into our show, it's always the highlight. We always talk about it. We're like, Simon's joining us today.
Well, that's very kind. My job's quite easy. I can just like go to the pub earlier, you know, pop in, do a little 10-minute talk, and then I'm back out again. So it's
that doesn't sound like you.
Well, it's hardly a challenge what I do. So yes, we say hello again to everyone in the chat, and I think Dave is following the chat as well. Mm-hmm. And basically, we haven't really planned much, I don't think, have we? I mean, like, just sort of, we're gonna like roll up and just have a little chat and maybe bits and bobs. And I love this Howell hub. I love this. Like, you know, you were talking about this yesterday, David. Yeah.
yeah. It's I've got to thank Aldo, our good friend Aldo, for the artwork. But
the artwork there, very very nice. And
I'm not sure it's the most kind of family friendly logo, but
we don't have to be family friendly here, so it's okay.
No, true.
But yeah, I guess what we'll do today, David. I mean, shall we start? I mean, we're on the new play zone, and I don't know how many screens you got there. I can share my screen if you want.
Okay.
But if you've got enough room, I don't know.
I've only got one monitor with me.
Okay.
I can just follow the stream, maybe.
Okay.
If we don't mind a couple of seconds.
Sure. We could try some hand and brain against some people. How about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we do that?
Challenge the viewers.
Let's do that. And what I'm going to do first, I might grab a cider. Should we get a cider? It's Friday.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're both just going to go and grab a cider. It's Friday afternoon. It's 5 o'clock. If you want to get yourselves a drink, this is a fantastic time to do it, as it's sunny here. You know, David might be going out later painting Norway red, so we're going to have a little cheeky cider, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. And while we do that, get your challenges in. We're going to be playing on the new play zone on Chess 24, so just get into the new play zone on Chess 24 and challenge me. My name is, where you can see it, GingerGM. So get your challenges in. I don't know what's happened to my rating. It seems to have gone down yet again. But anyway, I'm going to grab a cider, Dave. I'll be back in a minute or two. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Likewise.
Okay.
See you all in a sec.
Yep.
I'm back. There's Simon. Hello to everyone in the chat while Simon's just getting his cider. Try and answer some questions as we go along. And yeah, feel free to challenge us. As Simon said, his username is GingerGM on Chess24. Best username out there. And cheers. Okay, so I recognize some of the names in the chat, some of the usernames. Questions about my favorite white opening. Wow. It's too many to choose from. My recommendation is to play every opening once and then pick your favorite. I would have to say the C3 Sicilian. And Foreigner asking how sad I was after the football final. Let's just say there were some tears. Tears that night. Yeah, I was traumatized.
Hi, David. Back again.
Here we go. Hello, Simon.
Hello, mate. And I have to say that is a cool picture behind you. Do you sort of see some similarities with James Bond and yourself, maybe?
I wish. 007. I love. There's this meme out there nowadays. It's like 007, zero inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, but 7 blunders. That's more my type of thing. I definitely not as charming as this guy.
I could see you being as a bit of a chess James Bond character. I feel like you could be the undercover spy. Going out charming all the Norwegian women and having a bit of fun.
I could maybe do the spy stuff, but I definitely know fast cars or women or fighting for me.
What's your drink of choice, David? Anyway.
Okay, so I've got this Norwegian cider, pear cider.
Norwegian cider. Okay, is it any good?
It's fruity, which I like.
Fruity. Okay, cool. This is my Friday drink of choice. If anyone's you can't see it. The bottle's gone green screen. It's a Katie's anyway. So which is one of my favourites. So.
I remember you told me about those in Godalming when I was.
Yeah. I think we had a couple after you finished filming, right?
1 or 2. That's a good evening.
And did you maybe struggle to get home or something slightly?
No comment. But yeah, it's Friday. Ciders are perfect.
What the hell, So, all right. So, if you can see the board, David, what I recommend is we take someone on. So, get your challenges in. We're going to try to, we're going to chat a bit more than I normally do. Just have a bit of a laugh. It's Friday. Haven't seen David for ages. It's nice to catch up with him. But get your challenges into me, and it's your chance to now play against us. I think we'll start by playing one of I don't know, biggest supporters, I guess, of this channel, which is Merry Hatman. Do you know Martin, David?
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, he plays the grob, right?
He plays the grob. That's right. He plays the grob, and he's So should we give it a go?
Let's do it. Martin's strong though. We're definitely jumping in at the deep end here.
We are, and we're doing 3 minute plus 2 seconds move, and there is a bit of a delay at our end. I guess I'm going to have to be the hand, so you can scream at me when I play bad moves.
Okay.
You might.
I will.
Okay. Cool. So we're going to try this. So let's dive in and play Martin. And okay, over to you, David. So
okay.
Yeah, we got the white pieces.
Okay, I see the board. So I'll say pawn.
Okay.
Give you all the choice.
Yeah. I've gone G4. I'll tell you the moves. I'll call them out just in case.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do blindfold. I'll be the blindfold brain.
You are going to have to be the blindfold brain. Knight C6.
Okay.
Wow.
Bishop.
Bishop G2. So this is has this ever been done before? A blindfold brain versus me, and we'll try this next game. So you're properly blindfolded, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a 5-second delay on the stream, so
yeah. So E5.
Blindfold's pretty better. Okay, E5. I'll say pawn.
Okay, pawn. Which one am I going to go for? Let's go for C4. It's nice and positional, So C4 played. H5.
Wow. Aggressive. I'll say pawn.
This is one of the problems with the grob, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to take on H5.
Okay. Yeah, the grob. The problem is the pawn wants to be on G3 like 95% of the time.
Yeah, it's true. Knight F6. Yeah, the pawn on G4 is just exposed, isn't it? It's just a bad square for the pawn, Yeah.
And this Martin's an expert on how to refute the grob.
He is.
Okay, I'll say knight.
Okay, at least we've got an English. Knight C3 coming out. Yeah.
I guess we're not castling on one side of the board at least.
Yeah. I didn't realise this is a rated game as well. Oh my god. Bishop C5. I've been building up my rating gradually on here drawing streams.
So pawn.
Pawn. We'll go E3. We'll stop any of that. And by the way, people, if you do challenge the future, maybe 5 minutes is a better option. 5 or 5 plus 2. D6 played.
Okay, knight.
Okay. Do you want to go in or do you want to go that way? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna knight E2, knight G2.
Okay.
So
solid.
So it is like a normal English, but we've got this stupid pawn on H5, right?
He's just teasing us as well, Martin. He doesn't even want to take it. He's just taunting.
I know. Bishop G4.
Okay.
He's playing well, all right.
Really well, yeah. I don't know. Let's say queen. Let's make it fruity.
Let's go queen a4. Okay, we're diving over there.
Okay.
Cheers, everyone. So,
are you the type of person, Simon, who cares about building up rating online? Is that just me?
I do. I do. I think everyone does. Like queen d7, by the way, like getting rating up. I mean, it's only because when I started doing this banter blitz, my rating was so bad. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, look how crap this guy is!" And it's like I had to get it up to at least 2400 just so people didn't think I was actually some complete patzer. So I suppose a little bit is the answer.
Yeah, I'll say pawn.
Okay.
But yeah, I share your pain. It's
I don't know which pawn.
Definitely a source of pride.
Probably not that pawn, but I'm going to do that one. Yeah, I mean, you've got massive rating though, David, don't you? I mean, we only got 1.5 minutes.
I'm overcompensating.
Where are you highest rated? What chess site?
Not Lee Chess. Chess 24, actually, by far.
Okay, and what are you in the world on Chess 24?
I don't know. I haven't played for ages. I haven't tracked, but I was 3,400 a while ago.
3,400, bloody
hell! But I spent weeks. Okay, pawn.
Wow, 3,400.
I spent weeks just trying to make those games.
Jesus, was that one of the best in the world? Is that one of the best in the world on Chess 24?
It was number one, but I mean, I wasn't playing Magnus or anything. So
Bishop b6.
If I played him, he'd steal all the rating.
So David was number one on Chess 24. Bishop b6. We're going to lose on time.
Yeah, bishop. Sorry.
That's right, my fault. So you're 1,000 points higher than this, basically.
The only way is up, Simon. You'll get it up.
Well, I've struggled before. No comment. Bishop takes h5.
Okay. Knight.
Okay, knight g3.
Okay.
And it's getting tense now. So we've got 58. We've got to start with a win against this group. Bishop g6.
Okay, knight.
Okay, can we go knight on c, d5?
Okay.
I wasn't sure which one. Which one would you go to?
I don't know.
You know.
I was just panicking because of the time.
Knight takes d5.
Okay, pawn.
Oh,
Let's be boring.
We like this. We like this. Yeah. Get the queens off. Yeah.
Pre-move queen. Pre-move queen.
Oh, good point. We do queen takes d7. He's got knight e7, and we do get 2 seconds of move, so it's kind of alright.
Yeah.
So
then pawn.
Harry 4.
Yeah, I knew you'd want that.
Feels like the right one to me. Always a good move, isn't it? Pushing Harry.
Yep. When in doubt.
When in doubt, lob Harry. I think we're all right here. We're just about okay.
Yeah, we're not that much worse.
Only a little bit. Bishop d3. He's going rather aggressive.
That's a good move.
Very good move.
I'll say rook.
Rook c1. 38 seconds.
Fuck. I mean fudge.
You can swear. It's fine. We're not on TV now. You can swear as much as you like. You know, drink as much cider as you like. F5.
Okay, rook.
Rook c3. Trying to get rid of that one, eh? Okay. E4.
Okay, I'll say pawn.
F3.
Okay.
Okay.
I was hoping for a swindle.
Knight takes d5.
Okay, rook.
Okay, right. Rook c. What do I want to sack it? I don't think I do. Do I? I don't know. What am I doing? Rook takes d3. I'm just going to play it.
Sorry, give me a sec. Just pull that way.
Pulled it. Okay. Right, I'm going to play the next move. He's gone pawn takes, knight takes f5. I sacked the exchange.
Okay, perfect.
I didn't know what to do. Was that what you wanted to do?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Actually, I want to play h5 instead of f3 earlier because then knight takes d5.
Oh, that would have been much more sense. Rook on hf8. 20 seconds.
Okay. Knight.
Knight takes g7.
Pre-move bishop.
Pre-move bishop. Probably. Bishop h3. Whatever. Okay.
Probably.
We'll go. I think knight f4 he'll play now. Oh no! If he does, that'd be actually maybe it's still okay. But we'll pre-move it. Okay. Rook f7. Bishop h3 check. Okay.
Then pre-move knight next.
Pre-move knight. Okay. Let's go this way. I guess I said that very slowly. Knight f5.
Okay.
This is quite intense start game, isn't it? Yeah. Rook f8. Rook on a.
Okay. Pawn.
Okay. e4.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Knight f4.
Okay, bishop.
Oh God, which way? G4. Not sure if I'm playing this right. Bishop G4. 13 seconds.
Okay, we can do this. We get 2 seconds after every move, right? Okay, pawn.
Loads of
I don't know what he's going to do, but...
Are we going to push Harry? Is that the idea, I guess, yeah?
Unless he takes something, basically.
Yeah, if he takes something... He's only got... Okay, D5.
Okay, pawn. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm just going to go H5 because I don't want to think.
Okay.
Pawn takes pawn.
Good plan. Pawn takes pawn. Oh,
yep.
Pawn.
That's right. We've got it. Pawn takes pawn. Come on, Harry. Quite a weird
Harry
position.
for the win.
Rook H7.
Okay, pawn.
H6. It's looking all right.
Yeah.
For 9 seconds.
I'll say bishop next move.
Knight G6.
Most likely.
Bishop.
Okay.
I will go.
Bishop.
Oh, no. I'm so slow. I spent 4 seconds just doing that. Rook F7.
Okay, king.
3 seconds. King.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I can't.
Knight E7.
Okay. Bishop. I don't know. I can't see the board.
I know you can't see the board. Okay. Rook H5.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just.
You move until we get over 10 seconds again, I think, and then I'll.
Okay. I think that's fair. As David can't actually see the board. Oh shit! I'm gonna get. Oh god. What have I done? I'm getting outplayed.
You got this.
Okay.
You got this.
I think we might be.
Can't see the board, but you got this.
This is why we're kind of cheating, because unfortunately, David can only see the stream board, which has like got a delay of a couple of seconds, so it's kind of like impossible to do hand and brain, but you get shorter time. Hence why maybe challenges in future should be a little bit more time, if that's all right. We've got to give ourselves a chance. We don't want to lose. We want to win every game today, don't we? This is not okay. This is.
I'll pump up that rating.
I know it is rated. That is the thing. Okay, this is looking quite juicy, I think, don't you?
Ooh.
It's looking
okay.
It's looking okay.
It's looking very good.
We're over 10 seconds, so maybe.
Okay.
Maybe now we'll bring you back in.
What was the last move you played?
King C4, Rook F7.
Okay. Okay, I'll say Rook.
Right, do we want to get it in? I guess so, yeah. After this one, Rook G7. After this one, we will play Blindfold, Hand and Brain. Okay.
I'll say Rook again.
Okay, I had the wrong idea, clearly.
I don't know. I'm just scared we'll accidentally swap the rooks.
Okay, Bishop.
Okay, Rook.
It's alright, we've got whole 2 seconds.
Rook.
I had to make a move there.
Oh yeah, go for it. I can't see the board. You move.
I know. Sorry, this is probably the worst sort of hand and brain idea that you could ever imagine. Okay, I'll move again.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to need to rethink this for the next one. But as long as we get a bit more time, I think we'll be alright. And I don't know how am I doing this? How are we going to try to win?
From what I can see, you're doing pretty well, but Martin's defending like a
Martin's defending
beast.
very well, isn't he? And I'm messing it up more and more. God, he's not making this easy, is he?
He's a good player.
He is a good player. Have we tricked
Actually,
him?
yeah, it's looking really difficult.
I think we may have tricked him a little bit there. A little bit of a trick there.
Such a trickster.
I know. If you can't play good chess, all you can do is trick. Oh, we can pre-move this one. Oh no, we can't. Well, we could do. No, do we have Zugzwang? No.
No naughty pre-moves.
Okay, I might just swap the rooks off. Let's do that.
So cynical, Simon.
Cynical Simon.
Why did you swap the rooks when you could have mated?
Rook
A4, Rook A.
Oh yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, that's why you're strong. And okay, anyway, we got there in the end. I was just trying to keep it simple there, David. No problems. But we're that was a very tough game, right?
Yeah, Martin, why did you resign? You could have played for stalemate. King B8, King D8, King A7, King takes C7.
Yeah.
Stalemate.
I probably have to go. I probably have to move. Actually, it's obviously winning, isn't it? But
yeah.
I'll probably
move the
bishop on A6, maybe.
Yeah, just bishop anywhere.
Yeah, bishop anywhere.
King on D8, bishop on C8, 6-1.
Yeah, that looks good. So have you practiced any free checks since yesterday, David, as well?
No, I was moaning about it all day to my friend, our friend Askill. I was like, oh my god, I got destroyed in what, you beat me in like 9 moves or something.
But do you know who one of the top players in the world is, like in free?
Yeah. I only found out yesterday from you actually. Lennart Utas.
Yeah. Apparently he's like really good. He's got all these weird little opening things. Like he's tried out. He was telling me on one stream, because when I said I was streaming free check, he came along and he said this is how complicated it is, but it's like e4, and this is a black. You go knight c6, knight f3, g5 is his opening novelty. Yeah.
G5.
Yeah, and I don't know if I get the Allen's board out. If he goes knight takes, you go e5, knight takes f7, so queen h4, and you're like winning or something.
Wow.
He's got some crazy. This is like totally new openings, yeah. So this is why I quite like it, because it's quite peculiar. But I don't know. Do you think you'll play a bit more free check in the future?
I'll try it out. Yeah, I'll try it out. Like you say, it's like, I mean, surviving the opening is a big
thing. Yeah. It really is. Yeah, especially, I mean, when you're white, I think you're like +3 or something. So it's quite, which is maybe not that fair then to play, but
still, like it's a challenge, and it's probably quite good for calculation, right? To work out like 5-6 move lines where you can get all the checks in.
That's it. So
yeah, we'll have a rematch someday.
We'll have a rematch someday, definitely. And so you might be going down the Good Night Chess pub in Norway later, in Oslo. I don't know if people know about this in the chat. There's a pub in Oslo which is a chess pub called the Good Night, and you might be popping down there. Is that a plan?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I definitely recommend it if anyone ever is in. I don't know why they would be, but if anyone's ever in Oslo, it's a nice place. Yeah, it's really cozy, and there's you can play some chess, you can play other games, there's chess books, there's everything you could want.
Do you when you go down there, do you play chess, or do you just like chill, or do you do a bit of
both? Yeah, like it was closed for a few months, but they opened specially so I could film some of these videos with Magnus, like these challenges. But I think that's actually the only time I've ever played chess there. Normally, actually, I watched one of the England football matches there. They put it on specially for us.
Oh, nice.
They're just really welcoming. Like,
yeah. And were in Norway, were people sort of supporting England or not really?
Yeah, actually, quite a lot were. But when England played Denmark in the semi-finals, because obviously Denmark is like a neighbour, quite a few. There's a bit of a Danish community here as well, so that one was 50-50. But I think in the final, most people were supporting England. That's why it was so heartbreaking.
It was a hard final. I watched it at home actually. Yeah, I just watched it at home, but I went out beforehand, and yeah, it was disappointing, So yeah. Anyway, that's the way it goes. So, but Norway's good, right? I mean, you're having a good time there. Do you know? I mean, would you say you're good friends with Magnus? You know Magnus a bit? You've known him for a long time, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we've always kind of, I don't know, had this mutual respect since we were kids, but we've been hanging out a fair bit, and now he's off at the World Cup in Sochi.
Yeah. Any good stories about him that you can tell?
Maybe past 9 p.m. I can tell some.
Okay.
No, I mean he's just fun to hang around with, and always like his memory is just incredible. He's always like, we often, if we've been out in the evening, maybe afterwards we have like a music quiz, and we'll play a song, and the first one to guess it wins the point. But he's always gets there like within half a second, no matter what the song is, and he always has like random trivia facts about these random songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s. His mind is just it's like a palace in there.
I remember when he did the Reykjavik pub quiz, and he got like 19.5 out of 20 with these ridiculously hard questions. Yeah, he probably, I mean, it would have been a good chess player. It's just he does seem to have like some superhuman memory as well, right? Would you say that's fair, or like
100% fair? Yeah, like it's music, sport. It's just everything, really. Yeah. If he wasn't a world champion chess player, I'm sure he'd be pretty successful at some other stuff.
Yeah. Well, he nearly won the fantasy football thing, which is pretty impressive, right? I mean, like fantasy football is winning that out of millions of people. It's like pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, over 7 million people, and he was number one with only a couple of weeks of the season left last year. That's
insane. Yeah, insane.
Yeah, insane. Actually, I've noticed in Norway, it's huge. Literally everyone you meet, even a stranger on the street, they're like, yeah, I play fantasy football.
Really? Cool. But you did beat him at the penalty shootouts. Yeah, when you play.
You were the one. You were the one who mentioned the bum wiggle. I've had so many messages.
Oh, sorry about
wiggle now.
I got you in trouble there. I'm always trying to get you in a bit of trouble on the broadcast, but
it works. It works.
It's a good way to warm up, yeah. So
yeah, I got some messages being like, David, if the chess goes down the drain, you can always try twerking.
Get the twerk on. Get the twerk on.
Like, yeah, I was so convinced after that penalty shootout thing. I mean, beating Magnus and beating a Champions League winner.
Yeah.
I was so convinced that England would win the final on penalties. I just thought it was written in the stars,
yeah.
and then
I had no confidence whatsoever. I have to be honest when it got to penalties, because I saw Italy defeating Spain in penalties, and I thought they were just so good. I thought they were amazing. But anyway, it's the way it was. I mean, the good thing about it, I think I talked to the other day of Matthew Sadler, who we're filming with, and we were talking about like getting the Grandmaster title, and like, you know, in chess, I'm sure most of you, the Grandmaster title at the moment. It's like one of the highest titles you can get, apart from World Champion. And you get the Grandmaster title, and it's like, right, what do I do now? You know, you sort of lose a bit of motivation. So it's sort of, well, I mean, you can keep going. You've got 2,600. Obviously, you've kept that motivation up, but it's quite easy to lose it. And it's maybe the same with the football. Like now we haven't won it. Now it's not coming home. Now we can, like, you know, it'd be more better when we really want to win it, because it's all a sign of like there now, waiting, maybe. Probably not, actually. Probably not rubbish, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, maybe, you never know. Like with all these young players, if they did win it last week, then. Yeah, you're right. Maybe the next 2 or 3 years they'll just be complacent.
Yeah, we want to win the World Cup, not the Euros anyway. So
yeah, who needs the Euros?
The Euros is just nothing, is it? I mean,
hashtag Brexit. Like, we don't need the Euros.
No, we don't want them. Yeah, exactly. And I love the thing in the football. These Italian fans saying it's coming Rome. Did you see that? I thought it was quite funny. It's coming Rome.
I've boycotted pizza and pasta just for a while because of that.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so should we take something else on then?
Let's do it. Do you have some challenges?
We do. So we have Nightwish, who said he's been subbed to the channel for 43 months. So he's about 1967 now. So this is going to be another tough one. And it's 5+2. Are you going to go totally blindfold now?
If you want me to. Do you want me to turn away or?
Yeah, do you want to turn around if you can hear? It'd be quite interesting to try.
Okay. They made me play 3 blindfold games simultaneously on the Champions Chess Tour recently, and that was hard work.
But you're good, man. You're good. Okay, I'll tell you when we start. So what we're going to do, I don't know if anyone's ever done this before, but we're going to try a game of blindfold, hand and brain. So I'm going to call the moves out to David. David is basically playing, but he can't see the board, and my job's quite easy, so I just have to call the moves out, and he's got to work out what to try and play according to me. It's even harder, right? Because it's not just normal blindfold. He's got to kind of guess what I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to do loads of moves he doesn't like. Oh dear. Are you ready?
I'll try. I'm hoping James Bond's going to inspire me.
Just look at James Bond, man. Look at Roger Moore. That's what we've got to do. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to play Nightwish. Well, we have the white pieces. Over to you, David.
Okay. I'll say pawn.
E4.
Okay, good. No grub.
No, we'll play some sensible stuff. This guy's got a decent rating. Knight E5.
Okay, I'll say. So tempted to say pawn, but I'll say knight.
Okay, knight to F3. I mean, I would have been happy with a little King's Gambit, but knight F3 it is.
You could have gone knight C3 and punted it next move.
I could have, yeah, the Vienna. Knight F6. Oh my god.
Oh dear. Knight.
Knight takes E5.
Yeah.
You know what he's going to tempt me into doing. D6.
Do it. Knight.
Knight takes F7. What's the name of this one again?
Oh god.
King takes F7.
Okay. I'll say. What's the move here? Pawn.
I don't know actually. Is it pawn?
I think it's pawn.
Oh shit! But I'm assuming it's D4 for some tactical reason. I'm going to go D4.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the move? Okay, good.
I think so.
Good. C5.
Yeah, that's. Oh, he knows his stuff though. That's the move as well.
He knows his theory. Oh my
Okay.
word.
I'll say. Oh god, I don't know. Bishop.
Bishop C4 check. People are very impressed with your skills, David, especially as you're drinking, chatting, and
It's early days.
And looking at Bond. Look at Bond. We have David Bond. So far, okay. He's gone pawn.
Well, okay. I'll say pawn as well.
Pawn takes d5. Bishop d6.
I'll say. Well, if we take, he's probably going to give it a check. Okay, I'll just say king.
I'm going to castle there. I hope I've got the moves right here, otherwise it'd be doubly impossible. Pawn takes d4.
Okay, I guess queen.
Queen takes d4. So we're getting you some chess training in anyway, David.
I do need it. I do need it.
So we've got 3 pawns to the piece. D5, F2, C2. So we've got equal material, but it looks pretty unbalanced position to me.
Yeah.
Black seems to be pretty solid with that bishop on D6, I guess.
I've seen worse positions though. I've seen worse gambits.
I've seen a lot worse gambits. You've probably seen any of my games, and Rook E8.
Okay, I'll say knight.
Okay, knight to C3. Thank you for the subscription, Gurfy Gerbil. Mary suggesting knight C6, but funnily enough, pawn takes knight is actually check, Mary. I think you want
I was
to go,
hoping for that.
Yeah, yeah, trying to go for bishop H2 check, yeah. So, okay, sorry, I'll try not to confuse your mind. It makes it a lot worse when I'm chatting in David's ear as well.
No, I was thinking about that variation too. So.
Yeah. You're quick. Okay, A6.
Okay, I'll say bishop.
Right, let's go. Which one do I go to? Bishop G5, I think. Would you have gone F4?
I'm not sure. I just wanted to give you a choice.
Bishop G5. I wasn't sure if they're or F4.
Yeah, both of them make sense, right?
Yeah.
Maybe F4 because that makes it difficult for him to develop his knight on B8.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. See, look at you. You're thinking ahead. Is that what you're supposed to do in chess? Knight on BD7. Can't believe that.
Yeah.
David's got this all. Look how strong he is. He can even see that this move would have stopped that move. Oh, this is why he's 2700.
I'll say rook.
Okay, rook on F to E1. Oh god, this is such a relaxing stream for me. I can sit here, I don't really have to think, I can sip a beer, and David's just torturing himself there.
I've seen some of your streams lately, Simon. They're pretty relaxing too, but maybe from your point of view, like with all the pieces flying everywhere.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty relaxing, but they're pretty terrible the way I play chess. He's gone B5, by the way.
Okay. Okay, flashy or not flashy? Okay, I'll just say bishop.
Bishop B3. You're pretty sharp at this, David. Pretty sharp.
I don't know.
By the way, if you are a sub to the channel, you can probably get a game against us. Unfortunately, I can't go blindfold because I've got to use the mouse, which is a real shame. Because, I show my amazing blindfold ability.
Have you played some games before? Blindfold?
I think everyone's Bishop B7. I think everyone's played some blindfold games. I mean, I can play blindfold, but it's pretty hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's super hard.
Good way to practice.
True. Okay, I'll say rook.
Nice. In we go. Rook E6. In like Flynn. You're cruising, David. You're cruising.
I don't know. I'm not sure it's that good. It looks pretty, but
if I got this with the normal kind of crap that I sacrificed, I would be like, I'd be thinking I'd be British champion within a year.
You might be. Are you going to play the British later this year?
I don't know if I've got an info. I can't play the one that clashes with the Chessboard Masters, and I think there's another one in Hull, and I don't know if I got invited, to be honest. Knight C5.
Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it?
Well, I'll let you do the working out. This is
I'll say
complicated.
Complicated, yeah.
Complicated.
Okay, I'll say bishop.
Bishop takes f6. It's great that I don't have to calculate anything. David's blindfolded and he has to calculate everything. Pawn takes f6.
Survival.
It's like my bottle's empty, but it's not, I can assure you, with the green screen.
It's just running away though.
You'll think of something.
I think, will I? Okay, I'll say knight.
Knight to e4. We got 2 minutes 19 against 1 minute 45. We're getting 2 seconds move, so we're doing okay.
Okay on the clock. Good.
We're doing okay.
This last move is risky, but I think it's okay.
I like the way you're keeping the pressure up. Now, David is trying to earn the nickname David Morphy at the moment with this very impressive attacking play.
Imagine this chip. Sorry, you go.
Forget about me saying I'm more impressed by David having a conversation alongside playing Blindfold, which is really impressive because it's so hard to keep your train of thought. So I probably should shut up actually, but
don't worry.
You're doing great, David. You're doing great.
Imagine this Timur Gareev. He played 48 games at the same time.
48 games. What a lunatic, right?
And he was on an exercise bike, and there was a fire alarm halfway through, and he still carried on. It's like,
okay, knight takes e4.
Knight takes e4. Okay, queen.
Queen takes e4. So I think what we might. I wonder if we can make this harder by getting you 2 games to play in the next one. Then we should up the every time you win.
Don't do it.
What a relaxing stream for you, David. You know, you came along thinking we'd have a nice little chat. You end up getting the hardest stream of your life.
When we got the siders out, I thought, oh, this is going to be nice, nice and relaxing.
Definitely. Queen c7's played.
Ooh, queen.
Yeah, I think we're going, and this looks good. Queen takes h7. Boom, check. Nice move, David. Nice move.
Mate in 3, though.
Mate in 3. Look at that. Look at that. Do you want to pre-move it?
Okay, rook, then rook again.
Actually, I better make sure I get the pre-move right. Okay, because if I pre-move the queen the wrong way around, then it could be bad. So you're pre-moving rook and rook. Look at that. He's pre-moved it. You can come back now. All good. You can
come back.
You can come back. Look at that. Round of applause for the man. That was good. That was hard work. You did well, man.
It's very bright out here as well.
Have a sip of beer. You deserve it. Have a sip of beer. Nicely done.
That was a fun game. Like Nightwish played well until I think this Queen C7 moment.
Let's have a look then. So
maybe just King G7 instead of Queen C7. Sure. I wasn't sure what to do there.
So the Petrov is very well. It's a very solid opening, and the only way, not the only way, but the way you can really try to mix it up is Knight takes f7, which is the Cochrane gambit. And we actually, when you came over to Godalming, we had a chat about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
And after King takes d4, and I don't think I can move the pieces here, so you'll just have to try to hold the moves in your mind, people.
Yeah.
And the point is, if Knight takes e4, I'm assuming there's a Queen check, which is just going to pick the Knight up.
Yeah, Queen h5 check, and if the King goes to e7, for example, then Queen back to e2, I think picks up the Knight.
Queen to e2, right? It's the simplest, yeah. And then okay, great. And then so he plays c5, which looks quite risky, but it is trying to get some hold on the dark squares. And then we play bishop c4 check. d5 looks quite wild, doesn't it? Open up the position. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to play that as black, but maybe it's okay.
I'm pretty sure bishop e6 is the main move, but it looks suicidal to bring the king out even further. But
bishop e6 might be the main move. Just swapping.
At least yeah, exactly. You get some bits off the board.
Yeah, right. Thanks to the game, Nightwish. Yeah, I suppose in these positions, this bishop is so strong, right? You want to get rid of it. I think. And then d5. So we took that one, and let's go to the position where you think maybe black could have improved. And I think you played all really just nice moves here, to be fair. This looked good, and this all looked knight e4, very strong move. And around here, this is where obviously black let us take on h7, and he should play like King G7 or something. Do you think? Just simply.
Yeah, I thought King G7. Yeah, because now Black will be threatening just Rook takes E6, or not threatening, but like at least to get some pieces off the board, and like you say, King on H8 and
King on H8. You can always put the Queen near the King as well, right, to defend, and maybe King G7. Black's better even there if he defends correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who's better, but the bishop on B3 isn't contributing. So.
Okay. Oh, we still have 3 pawns, don't we? Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Okay, cool. Actually, maybe we're doing all right.
Dynamically balanced, probably.
Yeah, one of those assessments when no one knows what's going on. So,
as usual.
Yeah. So, David, have you got any plans to do any chessball courses or anything? I know you're really busy with the tour and everything like that, but have they convinced you to do a chessball course, the guys?
Yeah, actually, I was asked a while ago, and I think the time is finally near now. I've been putting it off basically because I was too busy, but yeah, Chessable. It's the #1 platform these days, and it'll be good to kind of team up with them.
I'm glad you say that as soon as I open up GingerGM, #1 platform.
I mean, #1, number 2 platform.
Number 1.5, let's say.
Exactly, it's a tie. It's joint first.
Are you allowed to say? Are you allowed to say what you're going to do? I'm just going to get your. You've only done 1 course before, and I have to say, I'm just going to put a post in. If you want to support David, and me, then this is the course that David has done for GingerGM. It's a 15-hour DVD, and it basically. Well, do you want to tell us what the course is about? I'll just we have to do a little bit of advertising because we got to survive, guys. We've got to survive. So what is 30 day back money guarantee, which no one's obviously taken because it's just too damn good. But what is the course about?
Yeah, so it's about a lot of different things actually. So obviously, as people can tell by the title, it's talking a bit about my own career, my own kind of progression and development. So I talk about a lot of my own games, but also a lot of the games that inspire me. And yeah, there's 15 to 16 hours and 15 different topics actually about my own career, about kind of my chess philosophy, how I approach things, but also how I work on, as you can see there in the menu, on things like calculation, on endgames. So I show some of my own games and also some of kind of the ways that what I've worked on has helped me throughout my career. So just a few tips here and there on how to kind of work on chess and make it fun, hopefully, in the process. But
yeah, I mean, getting to 2700 is impressive. I mean, I kind of feel you can get a lot higher than that. Do you I mean, obviously, what are your feelings about? I mean, you're still young. You've got bucket loads of talent and skill. You've been practicing with Magnus. That should add like 100 rating points there straight away. So, I mean, have you got any sort of aims going forwards?
Yeah, actually, I know it sounds a bit weird to say, but this pandemic, maybe it came at a good time in terms of kind of selfish reasons, just my own chess career, because I think I was a bit jaded. I was playing quite a lot and my results were a bit up and down. And now I've had a long break and I've worked on chess probably even harder than ever before. I mean, my online results, Blitz and Rapid, have been pretty good. And I feel like playing with Magnus, like you say, it made me realize that there's still a lot to work on. And I kind of, when I do finally get back to the board, I think I'm going to be able to approach it with much more energy and enthusiasm than I was a couple of years ago. So
that's great.
Yeah, still optimistic, but we'll see.
Okay, can I ask like how many hours maybe you do of work on in your own game? A day, potentially on average, a week. Do you have a set routine, or is it quite flexible?
I wish I was that disciplined, Simon. It's quite flexible. I mean, these Champions Chess Tour events that I commentate on, it's kind of 9 days a month. So the other 3 weeks, maybe 1 week I'll just be relaxing, not doing too much. But I'll always be watching chess or kind of keeping an eye on things like the World Cup and just kind of passive work maybe. But yeah, I still, when I get into the chess, then I'll maybe do only 3 or 4 hours a day. But it's quite intense, those 3 or 4 hours on things, or kind of just. I do a lot of kind of puzzles and studies still. So so maybe for a week or 2 a month, it's very intense for 3 or 4 hours a day. But I say very intense, but probably some people work a lot harder. But,
and you say you do. So what kind of work would you yourself do? You do a bit of opening work, but studies and stuff like this, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of endgame studies. That's one thing that sometimes it's fun to do, like with people like Magnus, just kind of give each other positions and force each other to kind of work things out. And
do you work with Magnus at all? Have you ever done that? Or are you allowed to say or not really?
Not, yeah. I mean, I'm allowed to say yeah, but not like formally, not like official. I've never been an official second or anything, but we occasionally discuss stuff.
Okay. Over a pint down the good night, or do you...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Does he ever go? Does he ever go down the good night, Magnus? Or
yeah, a couple of times. I mean, he's not like regular, but
sure.
I think he'd just be too famous there, and sometimes he likes to keep a low profile.
It must be hard, actually. I'd imagine the Good Night is probably the Good Night. If people don't know what we're talking about, is this chess pub in Norway, in Oslo, Norway, which is a fantastic little cool place to go. But it's all right for people like me and David who don't really get recognised. But it must be kind of horrible. Like if it's probably the worst place to go. Everyone there is going to want to speak to you, and you just want to have a beer sometimes, right? I mean, it's like, and not speak to everyone, which is, I hope people can understand, right? So it must be a bit tricky for him. But yeah, I guess it's the same everywhere in Norway, really. So
yeah, I think he's used to it by now, and I think he deals with it better than ever before. He doesn't let it get to him. But like you say, it's a lot.
It's a lot to take on. I mean, when I say beer, I don't know if he drinks alcohol or if he has a Coke. So I'm just guessing. So don't quote me on anything, please.
Yeah. So, no, he's a professional. Like most of the time, he's very disciplined.
Yeah. So we have Yebjorn in the chat, and hello Yebjorn. And I don't know if you heard about this. So I want to try and convince you, David. We're going to try to get you to be an ambassador. We'll have to pay you a bit of money, I think, for GChess, this little thing that Bjorn's actually the programmer for us, and that we're doing. Chess Patzer UK is also doing working on GChess. I don't know if you had a chance to look it out. It's not very good. It's not, well, I say not very good. It's not optimized on mobile phone at the moment, but on desktop we're very happy with it. So if you ever get a chance to, anyone out there, check it out on desktop or check it out on your laptop. And then I don't know. Have you ever checked it out, David?
I have actually. Like when it first launched, I think on that day or a few days after, I took a couple of looks at it, and it looked really cool. I'd love to get an instructional kind of session from you guys.
We'll have to do that at some point. Get some videos done. You can ask the questions. So yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Do you want to try another one? Should we try another? Do you want to try another blindfold, or what would you like to do? Is there anything particular you want to do?
We can let the chat decide. We can.
Okay. Come on.
I'm
chat.
Not for anything.
So, chat. It's your chance to play against me and David. And Idiot Chess is saying, do you continue to play? Yeah, we are playing viewers, and that's one of the aims. So whatever you'd like to do. We're trying hand and brain, and David did his last game blindfold. I mean, it was quite impressive. Maybe we can do one more of you blindfold, David. Is that all right? Keep you in practice. So
let's try.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. So I'm going to pick. Let me know in the chat if you are a subscriber to the channel and you want to play a game. So we got Alec. Okay, and the time limit. I'd rather we did 5 minutes, guys. I know a lot of you are challenged for 3 minutes. But if you can give a challenge for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, then that would be good. Stelly, let's see what time limit you have. Okay, you've gone 5 minutes. Stelly from Denmark. Should we crush the Danish again?
I think we got a bit lucky last time. So.
We got a bit lucky last time, definitely. Perfectly okay penalty. But anyway, okay, Stelly, we will play you. And David, are you happy to go blindfold again?
Okay, let's do it. I'll just finish my cider 1 second.
You're drinking quicker than me. This is a first. So, okay. Let's do it.
I've learned from the Norwegians. Okay, let's do this.
The hardened drinking Norwegians. Okay, Stelly, we're going to challenge you. It's no increment this time, but we got the black pieces. And Stelly, I'll tell you when he plays a move.
Okay.
Okay, he's getting psyched up now. Stelly, it's your move, sir. It's your move. Come on. Get your first move in. E4.
E4, okay. I'll give you all the choice. I'll say pawn.
We'll go E5. Let's do that one.
You've changed, Simon.
I know. Knight to F3. I'm trying to learn E5, but I haven't actually done any work on it yet, so it's quite hard.
Okay, I'll say pawn.
Okay, you're gonna go pawn. Should we go D5? Okay, we're going d5. Knight f3, d5. Poor old David thought he's going to have a nice relaxed time today. And we got him like he's performing monkey, which is poor old David. So,
do you remember, Simon, in the 2007 British Championship, you played d5 against me?
I do. I didn't remember what year it was, but I remember. Yeah.
Great Yarmouth.
That was really stupid. I was playing. Well, I was playing David in the last round of the British Championships. Was it 2007? I'm so bad with years.
I think so. Yeah.
And I think. Okay, pawn takes d5, and I don't know. I think David was half point ahead of me. Did you win it that year, the British Championships?
No, I think I was half point off. Jakob Aagaard won.
Oh, right, yeah. So
I'll say.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll say pawn.
Okay, we're going to go pawn e4. And I played David in the last round. I think we're maybe fighting for second place, and I played this elephant gambit against him. And to be honest, the elephant gambit is just absolute crap. And I don't know why I played it. I think I had a row, probably with the girlfriend before the game. I just thought, oh, fuck it, basically. Just going to play anything. And then it was quite an interesting game in the end. Knight d4, by the way.
Yeah. No, it was a really interesting game.
It was, yeah. You played very well, quite tactical, but you found all the right solutions.
Okay, I'll say choice again. I'll say knight.
Knight. Okay, knight f6. Hello to Ruland in the chat as well. Knight c3. I guess that is the GM Ruland, because he's saying Simon didn't check his. I didn't check his DVD yet. But Ruland, I did find a game of yours where you beat David in the Cozio. Sorry, David, but I think
that's fine.
A number of years ago, right?
I think that's the same year actually, 2007.
Oh, 2007, right? With the c4 idea. Knight c3 played, David.
Bishop.
Okay, bishop c5 played. Ruland wants to show the game, but unfortunately we're playing on the new Chess24 play zone, and the only thing I'm not sure how to do at the moment, because it is new, is to actually analyze games, which is a real pity, because of course it'd be lovely to show some stuff. We'll have to do that for the next stream when we get David on, show some bits and bobs. Okay, he's having a good think here, David. Good think about what to play.
We'll see.
It wasn't too many moves, but I can't even show one or two moves, Ruland, on the board, unfortunately, on this board at the moment. Or I don't know how to, so it might be a bit of a problem. But knight to b3. I'll see if I can do it after this game, Ruland. We'll have a look, see if we can do it.
I'll say bishop.
Okay, do I have to look at taking that one? Or do I have to look at moving that bishop? Oh, you're making. I have to think. It was going so well when I wasn't thinking, David. Now I have to actually think. Okay, I'm just. You know what? I'm not going to think. I'm just going to go bishop b6.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's the key to chess. Never overthink, just overdrink.
Never overthink, overdrink. Yeah, I like that. I like that philosophy. So, yeah. Pawn to d4. He's playing well.
Yeah. That's fruity move. I'll have to take. Probably don't. Okay, I'll just say king.
Okay, we're gonna castle. It's like a typical elephant gambit, this, isn't it? A bit dodgy. Pawn down, but you've got a pawn on e4, so upward coming. Thank you for the subscription there. Bishop g5. I have to say, Stelly is playing much better than the football team did.
Yeah, I'll say rook.
Rook
I like
e8.
it. Yeah,
I did make you play the elephant gambit.
Maybe I made a mistake earlier. No, I think it was my bad.
I think we're still doing okay.
Mm.
By the way, that is Roger Moore. I did once meet Roger Moore. Bishop b5.
Okay. How gambity should he be? Okay, I'll say pawn.
Yeah.
You're on the side.
Okay, he's captured it. c6, pawn takes c6.
Okay, I'll say pawn.
Pawn takes c6. Thank you for subscribing, Ruland. Bishop c4 played.
Mm.
I hope you're doing alright, Ruland, as well, and everything's going well with you.
I don't see any compensation here, but okay, bishop.
I don't see a great deal. Now, I'd love to go bishop g4, but that might have some problems involved. Yeah, there's not a great deal of compensation, is there? I'll go bishop a6. Was that what you were thinking of? Probably not.
Probably bishop f5, but I don't know. I mean,
Bishop f5. You're not convinced.
Either way, we're a pawn down. I'm a pawn grabber.
When was the last time you gambited a dodgy gambit, David? Queen e2.
Probably about 15 years ago.
15 years ago. It's not your style.
Not really. You know me, Simon.
Yeah. He's playing very well. He's playing very well.
Yeah. Bishop.
Bishop. Okay, I'm going to go bishop takes c4 because I probably have fucked this up myself. Queen takes c4.
Okay.
I'm lacking to see the compensation. Okay, we've got 1 minute 30, no increment.
Okay. So I said pawn, right?
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
H6. Okay.
We'll pretend.
Bishop h4.
Okay, pawn.
G5. We've got to go. We've got to go for it. Bishop g3.
Now what though?
I'm just making your position worse, but
Knight.
Right. Knight d5. Don't worry, Dave. It's only my rating points. They're not yours. It's okay.
How much time does
Knight takes d5.
Okay, pawn.
Pawn. We got 1 minute 11. He's got 2 minutes 11.
Okay, pre-move pawn.
Pre-move pawn. Okay, I'm going to pre-move f5, which is pretty good because if he goes queen takes d5, I can't move that pawn. Queen c3 f5. Castle's
Okay.
queen side.
Pawn.
f4.
I see some compensation now.
We've trapped a piece, but our king is a little bit bare. So, what's he going to do? Rook f1. Rook on hf1.
Okay, knight.
Knight d7. We're going to get 100% today, David.
We need to.
We need to.
Otherwise, I'll have to crack open another cider to drown the sorrows.
Bishop takes f4.
Okay, pawn.
Pawn takes f4. We might have to do that anyway. It's Friday after all. Pawn f3.
Pawn.
Pawn e3. Oof. Oof.
It's coming.
Rook on fe1.
Okay, knight.
Knight f6. La, 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 la. 46 seconds.
Okay.
And he's
Do
got
we have increment?
a4, no increment.
Okay, queen.
Queen d7. Sorry, that was rubbish, but anyway.
That's good.
I'm playing all the bad moves. It's terrible.
No, I shouldn't have said queen. I should just...
No, that's fine. Okay, queen d7. It's getting tough when you get to this. It's very easy to forget the position here. 40 seconds. This is going to be immense. I'll keep quiet now. Queen b4.
Okay, rook.
Rook a b8. Queen b5.
Queen.
Queen c7.
Really don't want that exchange.
No, not with this time. a5.
Bishop.
Bishop takes d4.
I kind of want to pre-move rook, but we'll see.
Queen a4.
Let's do it. Rook.
Rook takes b3. We've got 20 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Queen takes d4.
Oh, it is that one. Oh fudge. King.
King f7. 14 seconds. He's got 10.
Okay, I'll pre-move rook.
Rook b. Okay, pre-move rook. Rook d3. Rook d3. Queen d3.
Rook.
Rook c8. Rook d e2.
Queen.
Queen a5. Queen a3.
Queen.
Queen b5. Queen b3.
Queen. Did you lose on time?
Have a look at the time, David. You could
Can I turn around?
You could turn around. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
oh,
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 wow. Never in doubt, never in doubt.
always okay there. Never a problem.
It's your expert mouse skills, Simon. It's your speed.
Yeah, my speedy mouse skills, my famous mouse skills. Oh my words. Oh, that. Thank you for the game, Stelly. That was about as close as you can get with Stelly just losing the time when we had 0.2 of a second left, which is and you played very well there, Stelly. It was you played a good game. Now I will. Rudin wants to show us. It's not very fair. Okay, we have to go to this site to use that. No, I still don't know how we can analyze on the new play zone. Do you know how you can analyze on the new play zone? I'm not really sure. Move the pieces. There might be some way we can do it, but
I'm not sure. Sorry.
No, cool.
Yeah, shout out to Stella for playing super well.
Yeah, very good. It was a good fun game. Do you want to get another beer, David, or are you taking it easy?
Okay, you can show the first few moves of the Cozio while I get another.
Okay, you get another one, and then I'll try to. Yeah, okay, go for it. I'll tell you what. I'll put it on the analysis board here. Yeah, grab beer.
Okay, I'll do one sec.
Okay, so the Cozio. And when you press the analyze button, it goes back to the old site. I'm trying to keep on the new site. I haven't. You know what? I've never used the old Chess24 site. I haven't really liked it. One thing I would say is that the new Chess24 site is very nice, but very quickly. Okay, how do we flip the boards? Must be a little button. Oh God, I don't even know how to flip the bloody boards.
It's the three lines on the bottom left.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to. That's such a nice sound. We're going to go to GChess because obviously GChess is awesome. So GChess is something you should all try out. It's an idea originally of myself and Bjorn, who's in the chat. Bjorn lives quite near to Norway as well. We've been meaning to meet up with him, David, over in Norway at some point. So it'd be cool to do that. Go to Oslo, and he might actually occasionally go to the Oslo office. So you should say hello to him when he's there.
Perfect. Yeah. Like, do you live in Oslo?
He lives in I think Fredrikstad.
Fredrikstad,
which is maybe is it an hour or so, maybe something like that. So.
Yeah. Actually, one of my friends is away at their cabin in Fredrikstad right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And I think, yeah. And by the way, we'll just show this on GChess. So I've just moved it here. You can make it look better, but I want to keep all the features in. And I would like to say that today it did have a really cool update on desktop. So it should be working really, really well now. And we just wanted to look at this game. Well, I don't know if David does, but David had against Ruland. And I remember this because I was preparing the other day. And it went with this variation with bishop b5, knight g7, which is the Cozio. David, you played this quite a lot, the Cozio variation, right?
Yeah, well, I think over the board I've only played it maybe half a dozen times, but it's a great blitz weapon as black. There are a few tricky lines that white has to avoid. Like if white plays an autopilot, then actually black gets a great position. So
yeah,
yeah, it's definitely a great kind of addition to the repertoire. Maybe not as the main thing, but
first of all, you did have a very famous win over the one and only Hikaru Nakamura. So take us through that game. And this was David. It was on chess.com, right? You played this.
Yeah.
So
it was a few years ago now, but
okay. How did that game go then?
So which position do you have up after knight g7?
Sorry, knight g7. Yeah.
Okay, so Hikaru castled here as white, which is natural.
Yeah.
And knight g6.
Yep.
Which I think is also what I played against Roland.
Yeah.
And then so here c3 is kind of the most natural move maybe, but d4 is also quite tempting to open up the center while black's a bit behind in development.
Yeah. d4 played. Yep.
Yeah. So black takes on d4, knight takes d4, and bishop c5 for black. So just challenging the center. Forcing white to make a decision with that knight. And yeah, Hikaru here played a decent move, but white needs to know what they're doing if they play this. So instead of moving the knight, like knight b3 or knight f5, he played bishop e3. to defend the knight on d4. And now there's a big trick which, yeah, a lot of people have fallen into, and I think I've literally won hundreds of Blitz games against unsuspecting opponents. So black takes everything on d4.
We've actually found the game here. So we got in GChess, you've got these tabs here. So we got it for the whole of well, basically, you know, humanity has got it there now. So we can actually see here. David is not just making this up. He's actually look, there is Hikaru 0, Howitzer 1. And one of the things with GChess, you've got these 5 tabs which are adding to the online games. Is the top online games that people have played in this position. And well, let's bring it up. So I'm just going to click on it so we can see. And
actually, it's interesting on that list. Like, I mean, you see my username a few times, right? Howitzer. But then look, Hikaru started playing it as black as well, so he started using it.
Right.
Probably after this game.
So maybe after this loss, he started playing it, right? So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of research here, but see, when you click on it, you bring up the board here. As we can see, it adds another PGN, so you can have a look at things. If we just click through it, then, well, you can see the moves. We're kind of giving it away now, but after the queen takes d4, this lovely move attacks the bishop, and after knight c3, David, it must have given you a lot of pleasure to play knight h4. And all of a sudden, after 10 moves, have you anyone seen Hikaru losing 10 moves? He has to resign because he's threatened with queen checkmate and also knight to f3, winning the queen. So that must have been good. That must have felt good.
Yeah, it's satisfying. And
look at this. I've actually, look, my name's up there.
I was going to say.
And look at Blair. Blair's got 5 games he's managed to pull this trick off. This is our friend Blair Connell, and Hikaru has got 2 after doing the same trick himself. So quite funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I could share all these dirty tricks to win some games.
Let's just see if there's YouTube videos on this. I don't know if there is, so let's have a look. But I'm going to see if this is working here.
And we should say as well that, I mean, this is just one of the many traps in this opening. So,
right. Yeah. Well,
yeah. I think especially for Blitz chess or rapid chess, if that's what some of the viewers like to play or specialize in. Yeah. Then yeah, it's a great addition. Didn't you and Blair film some stuff about this?
Yeah, I'm just bringing up another thing you can do if you register to GChess is you can get access to the encyclopedia, and you can see here I've created, you see these PGN tabs. So the first tab is the position used, the second tab is David Howell's game, and now you can basically get all your work at once into one thing, and you can see here that knight takes h4 is something that we've got a lot of explanation on. So if you want to learn very easily how to play, you know, certain openings, and we don't think there's a better tool out there than GChess at the moment. And maybe one of the coolest things that we can do, David, at the moment is like, for example, you put a position on the board, we've got this YouTube tab, and if you search the YouTube button, it will bring up videos that featured this position. Let's see. So Hikaru's done it.
Wow.
Don't fucking hang your queen, Hutch. So we just played a video and see what it is. We just played 2 minutes of the video here because it should be exactly this position. Let's see what he's got.
That's a super cool feature actually on the website. That's unique, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. That's not 2 things. Anyway, yeah. Someone said you said 2 things. But all right. Wait. So you're saying because you grind solo queue mindlessly for 0.
Okay, that's enough of Hikaru. Anyway, so that's something you can do. So we'll go back. Oh, someone's saying copyright strike incoming. Oh dear. Let's not go there. Let's get rid of that quickly before we get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody grass us up. Nobody snitch on us.
Yeah. Don't snitch us. It'd be bad. But anyway, yeah. So, but the Cozio is quite cool. Yeah, quite an interesting little opening. I forgot actually to show the game against Roland in the end. Is Roland still there? Oh well, I'm sure he won't mind. So yeah.
They can check it out on the course on GChess.
That's right. Go to GChess and you'll find it. That's the way to go. So I might get another beer now. David, are you right? Having a chat with people. Maybe you can see that anyone got a question. Anyone got a question for David? It's your time to put it into the chat, and I'm going to grab myself another beer and enjoy this Friday. So I'll be back in a minute or two, David. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. See you in a sec. And yeah, chat. Anyone got any questions for me, now is the time. It's a very warm day here in Oslo, 25 degrees. So loving life right now. And tonight is a bonus, getting to hang out with Simon. So Claude Masseron says, am I playing London this year? I assume you mean the London Chess Classic. I'm not sure if any event is planned actually, but the London Chess Classic normally is in the beginning of December. I'll be commentating on the World Championship match actually on Chess 24. So that the World Championship match between Carlsen and Nepomny actually I think finishes December 15th. So if there is something organised in London after that, then count me in. London Chess Classic, one of my favourite tournaments. Wow, so many questions. Okay, Simon 1187 says, what's my favourite beer? Yeah, I'll say, I don't know, I'm more of a cider man. Any fruity cider or Bournemouth cider. Yeah, I'm not so keen on beer these days. Roland, yeah, that was a good game. I hold my hands up. You got me fan square. Favorite gambit for white and black. My favorite gambit for white. Oh gosh, I don't gambit much myself, but I'll say King's Gambit just because when I was young, it was a big favorite. Actually, the Scotch Gambit. That's a special favorite. As black, oh god, I'll say the Benko just because it's one of the more sound gambits. Harry Chess, what are my thoughts on Kasparov's play? I mean, he's a legend. I've had the luck to hang out with him quite a lot. He's still super strong, but okay, it was hard jumping in at the deep end like that with all those sharks. So he'll be back. Kasparov will be back. Chuffed Chappie says, who's my nemesis and why? My nemesis, I'll say, whoops, just unplugged my headphones, sorry. My nemesis, I'll say it's Magnus, just because we're born at the same time. And he's too good at everything, it's not fair. Nizar asking about my love life. I wish I had something to say there, but as usual, not much. I'm married to chess. You're back, Simon.
I am. Does it help you your love life now that you're a TV celebrity?
No comment. I've been. It's been mentioned a few times with potential love interests, but I don't know.
Have you got any groupies yet?
I don't know. I think I'm more of a chess groupie than anyone I could ever meet. So, I don't know. It's hard because like meeting other chess players, it's like, I mean, it's the same problem for Magnus, right? Like, do they like him for him or his achievements? But then outside of the chess world, they struggle to understand. You know, the number of times I've told people that I play chess for a living, and they're like, "No, what do you really do?" Or it's like, "Yeah, but not your hobbies. What's your job?" So it's like they don't really understand. And I've been getting too deep now and honest, but yeah, I've been with people in the past who kind of didn't like the fact that I was going away for weeks at a time playing chess tournaments. So
understand.
It's an issue.
And Ruler is suggesting that maybe Blair is a groupie of yours.
I mean, Blair, let's set a date. Let's set something up.
I don't know if Blair's in the chat today, but I'm sure we can arrange something. But yeah, I mean, you know, it must be a little bit tricky now. You got into commentating so much, and you're just so good at it. I mean, I personally hope that that you get back to playing a lot more. You know, which I think everyone does because you're such a strong player. But it's quite easy to get drawn into just commentating and doing courses and doing and forgetting about chess. So just got to be. Is that a worry at all? Do you think? Or
it is, yeah, definitely. But I'm lucky to have people like you kind of reminding me that I need to play a bit more from time to time. So thank you.
That's all right. It's easy. By the way, Blair is here, and he said. PM, he's already messaged you with some dates.
Okay, I'll fly back to. I'll be back in England soon. We'll set it up.
Yeah, that'd be good. And if we do, if we do come over to Norway when things are better, then we're obviously all meet up then. Hopefully, you know, so it should be good. But I don't know when it'll be safe to travel, but hopefully at some point. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be amazing to have you guys over here in Norway. And Okay, so many questions, but probably that's it for now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Claude says, okay,
Yeah.
asking about his opening repertoire. That sounds good to me, as long as you enjoy playing those positions. And they seem quite consistent with all the fianchettos, so that's good.
Yeah, and I mean, your playing style. I mean, I had the chance to film some things with Mickey Adams and Matthew Sadler recently.
Yeah, that must have been awesome, like chatting to them.
Really, really good. Really quite eye-opening at times. And I would say, is your style, if you had to say it's similar to anyone else in the world? I mean, I do see you and Mickey having some similarities in style. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Or who would you pick? Is the most like your style out there of all players?
Yeah, that's a tricky one actually, because I mean, I've studied, for example, I mean, Mickey, I mean, I grew up worshipping him, and I've studied so many of his games kind of throughout the years. So, I mean, I'm not surprised to hear you say that kind of there are some similarities. I'm kind of, okay, I don't do it as kind of as well as him, but I do try and kind of get these positions where you can kind of maneuver and maybe without too much immediate risk. Or, so I definitely try and take some stuff from him. I try to take some stuff from Magnus in terms of the end game and kind of the general philosophy that chess can be a sport, so you kind of outlast your opponents and calculate better than them in the 5th, 6th hour. I don't know, I try to be quite universal, but it's hard. I'm not, I do forget how to attack sometimes, like you.
Well, I attack far too much and badly sometimes, so a bit optimistic. But I mean, would you say then, because you play such long games, for a player like you, David, that fitness is even more important than for other players? Because I've seen you're one of the most determined players I've ever seen in my life. And you know, you get an equal position against great players, you'll try to beat them. It doesn't matter who you're playing. Which is a really good thing to have. But your games will generally be one of the last to finish every single round. It must be knackering, right? I mean, you need to be fit to do that, yeah?
Yeah, and no, definitely, and that's where age kind of catches up. Like, I mean, one of the unique people I think in the chess world is Keith Arkle, who kind of plays that type of chess, like grinds out these long end games, round after round, day after day, and he's still going strong at his age, doing that time after time. And I'm already struggling to do that as much as I used to.
Wait until you get to your 40s, mate.
Oh god, yeah. but you're right. Like, the fitness is a big thing, and like, I definitely let myself go this last year with the pandemic.
Do you do much fitness over in Norway? I mean, do you have like a gym or anything you go to?
It's funny you say that. Like, I just started this kind of training thing recently with a friend.
Yep.
Like, he knows a personal trainer, and we went for a run the other day, and oh my god, it was hard. But it's early days. I need to definitely get back into shape. And I mean, that's one thing that sets Magnus apart from everyone else, right?
He's incredibly healthy and fit, right? So yeah, Magnus is, yeah, good. And obviously, by the way, don't feel like you have to stay in the stream. If you got, you know, the good night to go to, just let me know. You know, we'll stream a bit more here, but you know, you don't feel like you have to stay, right? So,
don't worry, Simon. It's an honour to hang out with you, and the night is young. There's still plenty of time to.
And we still have our little cheeky beer, right? So which is
exactly.
So cheers to everyone. Friday beers. So
skull, as they'd say here.
Skull, tusen tack. Is that not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Have you learned any Norwegian?
Yeah, I've only learnt the rude words, which is really bad.
Go on, give us one. Go on.
I really shouldn't.
No, you can. Come on. Drink a
the
beer.
The one that I like, everyone teases me about. I say like "fy fan," and that's like, they joke about how embarrassing it is. Like, my accent when I say that, it's like
"fy fan."
Fy fan. Yeah, it's like
fy fan.
It's like effing.
Right.
Yeah, but actually, I don't know if I should tell this because my balcony door's open. But about two months ago, when I first moved into this flat, I woke up one morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and there was a bang on my door, and it was my neighbour from downstairs. And okay, I'm going to say this quietly, but it was my neighbour from downstairs, and he was like, "Is everything okay in there?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And he was like, "Oh, I heard a woman screaming at 4 o'clock in the morning." And I was like, we shouldn't leave it there. And I was like, "There's no woman here, don't worry." Like, he was like, "Is everything okay?" She sounded in pain. She sounded really upset. She was screaming, swearing. And I was like, no, there's no woman here, trust me. And he was like, "Can I come in to take a look?" So I had to show him around my flat to to prove that I didn't have like any hostages or anything.
That you hadn't killed someone in your flat.
I hadn't killed him, I'd like tortured anyone. Like he eventually believed me because he said the woman was swearing in Norwegian and he could tell I was English. So he left. But the one thing I didn't tell him is that I was playing Blitz chess at 4 o'clock in the morning and I lost a lot of games. So I was swearing and screaming in Norwegian. So he thought I was just some woman in pain. I was just screaming like FIFA. So now I sometimes see him in the lift. And he just, the way he looks at me, he's so suspicious.
He's like that Englishman who murdered that woman in his flat, but it was actually you. Probably getting beaten up by Magnus or something in a game of chess, and like
exactly. I felt really guilty as well because I was like, oh, it's probably next door. I think it's next door. Yeah. And then I found out my next door neighbour's like a 90-year-old woman.
So he obviously had his suspicions about you.
Yeah. So that was my. Since then, I don't play chess after 2 a.m. That's my rule.
Right. Okay.
Playing chess.
To 2 a.m. is your sort of cutout point, yeah. So,
yeah, nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m.
Yeah, well, that's a good philosophy actually. Only bad things happen after 2 a.m., don't they? From to pretty much every point of my life. So good story there. And do you live in the centre of Oslo?
Quite centrally. Yeah, like for example, the studio that we filmed the chess, the Champions Chess Tour commentary. That's maybe about 15-20 minutes on the metro. So
okay, that's
so yeah, it's quite central.
Yeah, good. And do you have any local pubs or anything? Like, do you give is that how it works in Norway? I don't really know. Like,
yeah, I'll show you. Don't worry. When you come here,
good. Yeah.
Simon, or when any of the viewers are in Oslo, drop me a message and we'll go some.
Careful what you say there. Local. You might have Blair's going to be on your case now. And your many other stalkers.
Actually, yeah. One of my favourite things though is that like there's a really good work to life balance in Norway. So a lot of people, they work super hard, but then they relax really well. And in the summer, everyone goes and kind of sits in the parks and maybe a few drinks here and there. But it's just kind of feels like a healthy lifestyle compared to maybe when I was living in London. I felt it was maybe a bit too intense sometimes.
Yeah, right, man.
Like
don't they say that Norwegians have the best quality of life out of any nation in the whole world?
Probably.
Because you've got good wages, you've got good quality of life over there, but they also know how to enjoy themselves and the rest of it. Yeah. So
if only it wasn't so expensive. That's the problem. I need to win some chess tournaments just to pay for these ciders.
Yeah, right. I mean, how much is a beer there?
If you go to a pub, like for example, a good night, I think probably around £10. So,
dear, that's quite a lot. Yeah, that's quite
the cheapest. Well, Chess24's rating. We should stop talking about beers now.
Wow, we should say cheers or skull to all the Chess24 viewers. So thank you for the raid, Chess24, and basically me and David just having a beer and playing a bit of chess against viewers. And I don't really know what we're doing, David. We're doing chess stuff, aren't we? So
we're doing chess stuff. I mean, I've played some blindfold games now, Simon. Is there no way we can make you play blindfold?
No, definitely not. I'm afraid not.
Oh, I tried.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how I can follow your board and play. I mean, if I try to play blindfold now, it's only my second beer, so I should be all right. But it could go horribly wrong as well. You never know.
Next time.
Okay, David. Should we put you back in for more punishment?
Hand of brain, normal hand of brain, or blindfold hand of brain?
You tell us. Should we take on a viewer or should we take on someone higher rated? Totally up to you.
Yeah. Okay. We can let the chat decide as usual when in doubt.
Okay. Right, chat. So we are here. We're on the new Chess24 play zone. Excuse the cider indigestion. It is a Friday after all. The sun is shining here. David's in Norway, and we're just having a beer. We're having a little chat, and people are calling me Ginger Santa. Wrong time of year, but I get where you're coming from. And by the way, talking about the beard, I would love to grow it longer, but it's just stopped. I just love to do it just for the hell of it. Just why not? Would I fit? But anyway, before I start talking more crap, give us a challenge. So my name is GingerGM, and David, one of the strongest players around, and I think we'll play I think should we just play one more hand brain against someone in the chat? So let's do that for now, yeah. Big Fish really wants you to start streaming. He's desperate to get you start streaming. We can talk about it in a minute, but let's get a game on. Let's get a game on.
Let's do that.
So,
and Baku's, I would love to grow a beard, but I couldn't compete with Simon's. It takes me about 1 week to even get a bit of.
I would love to see you
bum fluff on the chin.
It'd be quite fun to see you with beard, man.
It gets all wispy though. It's like a Asian wizard.
Oh, that'd be cool. Even better. I want to see Asian wizard David Howell turn up at the studio. I think that'd be brilliant. I've seen so many films. You got the wisp. Yeah, go on, David. Just for me.
The wise old man. Yeah.
I think you'd have to lose a really bad bet to do that, right? So
don't give them any ideas. The Champions Chess Tour.
Okay, I know. I remember the last one. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll play the highest rated person. We're on 100%. We're going to play Luca UH2364, and it's a 3-minute blitz, hand and brain. This is going to be really tough.
3 minutes. Oh dear.
3 minutes. Do you reckon we can do it?
I've got this delay on, so maybe we do this rule. As soon as we go under 10 seconds, you can take over because the delay will be too much.
Yeah. So David can only see the board on Twitch stream, so it's like 3-second delay. But I'll call out the moves anyway. Let's give it a go. Okay. Let's give it a go. Okay. So we're going to give it a go.
Okay.
Your move.
Okay, I'll say pawn.
Let's go d4. Let's mix it up. Yeah.
Okay, 2364. This guy's good. Okay.
He's disconnected. He's not here anymore. He's too scared. He's run away.
It was all that beard chat. It
was. We put him off. He doesn't want it. So no one wants to play us. Get your challenges in. Okay, we'll find someone else. And let's go for Alakine's Cave is always here, and it's 3+2. So it's a little bit more time. Let's try this one. It says he's disconnected as well. Alakine's Cave.
But he was in the chat a moment ago.
He was in the chat. Are you not there? Okay, we're going to try again. We're going to go MrDodgy. MrDodgy, David. Are we going to take on the MrDodgy? Have you heard of MrDodgy?
No.
He's good friends with that English Grandmaster.
I heard he's from. Is he this guy from Bolton?
I've heard he might be Bolton. I heard he's really good friends with this. What's this English Grandmaster who doesn't play much anymore? Can you remember his name?
Nigel Davies.
Nigel Davis. That's it. Yeah, I heard MrDodgy and Nigel Davis are very good friends.
Besties.
Should we try a game against this MrDodgy character?
Let's do it. He's very good though. So.
I know he's very good. I know. I know. I played a match against him and he smashed me up in a couple of games. Like, what the hell? He's checkmate me all over the place. So, hello, MrDodgy. Let's get it on. Come on then, MrDodgy. Okay, we got black just to make things a little bit worse. E4.
Yeah, I'll say pawn.
I'll go E6. I'll go E6.
Okay. You good. I've lurked in some of his streams occasionally, and he's like so chilled. He's saying how badly he's playing, and then he's unleashing these awesome moves.
He's a bit of a tactical mentalist, isn't he?
Nice.
D4
sounds a bit like you, Simon. Okay, I'll say pawn.
Okay, let's go D5. We'll get a French in. Knight C3.
You're gonna French, MrDodgy.
He's gonna French us.
Okay, what do you play here?
I'll play everything. All kinds of shit.
I'll say knight.
Okay, knight F6 it is. E5.
Okay, knight.
Knight D7, knight on F, obviously. Queen H5. Oh, I hate this slide. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
Oh no, this is the old Andy Smith hack variation where we're probably going to get destroyed today. But over to you, sir.
I'll say pawn. I'll call his bluff.
Okay, do I really do that one?
I don't know.
I'm going to go C5 and
hope.
Yeah, hope we don't get mated. Queen H5, F4. That can't be right.
Ugh. Really? Okay, pawn.
Okay, pawn takes D4. We think you're bluffing, Dodgster. Knight E2.
Wow, positional. Knight?
Yeah. Knight C6. Knight F3. I don't know if you're still playing Blindfold, but I'm just calling the moves out anyway.
Oh, I can if you want, but I'll say bishop first.
No, don't play Blindfold. I was just saying, only because there's a bit of delay. We're okay, Knight F3 play. Don't play Blindfold, David. We've just got to take down MrDodgy.
Bishop.
Check to the Dodgster. Bishop B4 check.
He's going to try and flag us. I just have a feeling.
Oh dear. C3.
Wow. Pawn?
Pawn takes C3. Pawn takes C3.
Okay, bishop.
Bishop. C5.
This isn't in one of your chessboard Grandmaster Gambit courses, Simon.
I think this is MrDodgy went a little bit wrong somewhere. Queen G4.
Okay. I'll just say pawn.
Very safe. G6.
Solid.
you see MrDodgy attacking, and you're treating him with the respect he deserves. Knight D4. Knight on E.
Okay. I'll I don't know. Knight.
Knight takes D4. He's managed to get like a normal-ish position, hasn't he? Ish.
I know, just without a pawn.
Yeah, pawn takes D4. It's nice to have an extra pawn.
Okay, bishop.
Let's give a little check. Bishop B4 check. King F2.
Okay, knight.
Knight B6. I like this, very patient. This is where you don't want the pawn on F4, right? Pawn on F4 kind of gets in the way of his pieces.
If he could play bishop G5 right now.
Yeah. Rook B1.
Okay, bishop.
Okay. E7, I think.
Solid.
Was that a little bit negative?
No, we're a pawn up. We don't need to do anything flashy.
This is what I've got to learn, Dave. I've got to learn how to do nice positional stuff. You know, keep it under control.
You're good at it when you want to, though.
Yeah, I should play more positional chess, definitely.
Okay. Bishop D3, right? Bishop.
Yeah. Sorry, bishop, yeah. Oh, I've got to move bishop. Let's go bishop D7, develop. Is that the real MrDodgy?
Will the real MrDodgy please stand up?
Yeah. They should do a spin-off song like that. Bishop E3, by the way.
Okay, rook.
Okay. I like the way you're avoiding castling, giving MrDodgy the proper respect he deserves. H4.
Okay, I'll say pawn.
H5. Queen G3 is played.
Yeah, I know what he wants to do next.
I don't want a castle, if that's what you're thinking, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not thinking castle, don't worry.
I really don't want a castle. Oh, we know what he's going to do next.
Yeah, I know what he's going to do next.
Right, okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Without a shadow of doubt, that's going to be smashed, banged in there. If anyone's wondering what we're thinking of, this move is probably already pre-moved on MrDodgy's board.
I'll say rook.
Is that like really clever or just stupid?
What did you play?
Rook G8.
Oh, okay. I was going to call the bluff and let him take.
You were going to call the bluff? Oh, I'm too scared when I see a tactic, Queen H3. I'm like, no, I don't like being attacked.
Okay, I'll say rook.
Okay, in we go. Rook C3.
Yeah. Because I think earlier we could have played rook C3 if he goes bishop takes G6, then rook G8 maybe. No.
Ah, yeah, of course. That would see these little tactics. I don't see them. Rook D1,
Okay,
but we won't.
Queen.
We've got 1 minute 18 left. I don't think it's increment.
Queen. Oh shit. No increment. Oh dear. This is going to be.
No. This is going to be very tough.
Okay.
I might take over at some point. It will go horribly wrong then.
Yeah. No. You got this. Let's get a winning position before that happens.
Yeah, definitely. Bishop
E2.
E2.
He saw the threat. threat. Okay, knight. Yeah, we were threatening rook takes D3 and then queen C2 check. Okay.
He's pretty sharp. He's MrDodgy.
If he takes that knight, I'll say probably just rook.
Okay, that has happened, actually.
Okay.
That has happened.
He's going to play G4, I just feel
Rook D2.
Okay, king.
That way? I guess that way. Pawn G4. There you go.
Pawn. Oh wait, you went that way. Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry, I suddenly realised. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the right idea. Queen takes G4.
Rook.
Sorry about that. I kind of realised why am I going that way with my king? Why do I really want to go on G7? What am I doing? And I was like, no, I don't want to be going that way. It's the cider. I blame it on the cider. Okay, we still need to get that winning position, David. I'm not confident I can finish this off myself.
You got this.
Rook H1.
Okay, rook.
Let's just do that. I think. Rook H5. I'm just
Yes.
Just you know,
love to see it.
I've got to start thinking like the Howell. Knight G5.
Okay, no threats. Rook.
Do we go? Oh, I don't know. Okay, 30 seconds. I might have to take. I don't know if that was right. I went Rook C3. I probably. Why didn't I go Rook there? Pathetic. Okay.
Okay, I'll say Rook again.
Yep. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay, I might have to take over it, David.
Okay, yeah. I can't see the board.
Yeah, that doesn't help. The way I'm playing though, it's pretty miserable. I'm so slow as well. You've seen me trying to play speedy before, haven't you? It's
Trust your instincts. Just bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
You can do this.
Oh, shit. That was crap as well. Oh, I've gone quiet.
I know, that's good. That's good.
What's that? Shit. I think I've just got mated. Oh no. Oh no, why do I do that move? I can't. Oh, he's got us. MrDodgy got that. Was terrible.
That was so. He was so sneaky, not giving us increment though.
Oh, I know. That not increment was bad. We got the delay. We got the delay. You know. Give us increment, MrDodgy. We want a rematch of increment, yeah, don't we?
He stole our rating. Look at your. Oh, that's mean.
I know, and it was rated as well.
He's a meanie.
Okay, incredible scene, says MrDodgy. Incredible.
I think we both need to be seeded through to the final of next year's Dodgy Invitational just for that.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get invited to any of these things again, to be honest. After Dubov and Vidit smashing me up, so I'll be back one day. Should we try to play MrDodgy again, but with an increment? Should we try to take him down? And then
Deal.
Maybe we'll make this the last game, and we'll let David go and enjoy the sights of Norway. Then, do you think you'll be going out tonight, or?
I mean, a couple of friends might go out. So
cool.
I'm an old man though. These days, I like kind of being tucked up in bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 5+2, MrDodgy. We'll go 5+2. Are you happy? One more, David?
Yes, bring it on. We can't end on that note.
We can't end on that. That was pathetic from me at the end. I can't. By the way, a little tip: if I get under 45 seconds, I just turn to mush and I can't play, as you probably see when I'm playing online. I don't know why it is, but you're obviously really good. I mean, you can play bullet incredibly well, yeah. Dodgy's trolling us now, saying correspondence. Look, if you're not careful, I'll get Nigel on your case, and not the Nigel. I'll get all Nigels on your case. We're going to send all the English Nigels on your case. Okay. Let's see.
Hang out together in Bolton.
Yeah. Right, we're in Dave. We've got white now, so I'm gonna let you.
Let's
crash it.
Let's show him how to attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pawn.
Well, if we want to attack him, we've got to go E4. We've got to start this way, yeah. C5. It doesn't matter.
I'll say pawn.
We're gonna go B4, David. Because this is you've watched some of my streams, right? You know the kind of crap I play.
I mean, I know this features on your Grandmaster Gambits,
yeah.
But I don't really know what happens after B4. Okay, I'll say pawn.
Okay, we're gonna go A3. We can make it up. D5.
Okay, pawn.
Pawn takes D5.
He's been studying your
Queen
course.
Takes D5. He has. He's on the ball.
Pawn.
Okay. Be careful, Queen E5, yeah?
Oh, I have
to go D4 there. Oh.
Sorry, dude.
That's right. No, I'm sure you meant D4 anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. D4 to get him out of theory.
I mean, that's what they say, right? Always look at checks and captures first.
Always take the centre. Good move. Knight C6 played.
Okay, knight.
Knight F3. Come on, we've got loads of player. It's all us. So there was a threat of Queen E5. G6, that is slow. He's asking for it there.
Pawn.
Now, I'm going to play the centre. Oh, I want to play C4, but... Okay, I'll take the pawn. Pawn takes B4. Yeah.
I gave you the choice.
You did. Bishop G7. He's going all solid at last, which is a bit frustrating.
That's not cool. Okay, I'll say pawn again.
Okay, now this is where I could really go. I don't like having the decision. I might have to go C3 here, I feel. Go on, I'm going to go C3.
What? You just said you wanted to go C4.
I know, but I got scared of Queen E4 check.
Bishop E3. And then knight c3. And
Well,
GG.
I thought I'd wait until he opens himself up. He's gone at e5.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
No. We're still in the driver's seat. I'll say pawn. I keep saying that, but
Is that
my favourite thing.
Is that? Do you like pushing your pawn?
yeah, that's the Howell hub
Okay, I'm gonna go.
name.
I'm gonna go b5. Let's.
Okay, like
This is
I like.
like it. I like the way he's trying to checkmate us with e5 as well. He's trying to open up the position. e4. Look at him go. He's a lunatic. He's a bloody lunatic. This chap.
He's the biggest bluffer I've ever seen.
He is. He is. Yeah, I do feel he might be a bit of a bluffer, but it leads to interesting games.
I'll say knight.
Okay. And the thing is, I just realised if he wins this, I've got an equal score with him. Oh my words!
We might have to retire from Twitter.
I'm going to go knight d2, knight on fd2. Not that that's a terrible thing. It's just like, no offence to you, MrDodgy. It's just not quite what I had in mind with my life when I became a grandmaster.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Okay,
Ouch.
knight d2. Simon, I thought you were a forward man.
I'm too scared. I'm getting old. Knight on c e7. Should I have gone forwards there? I probably should have.
I don't know. Probably your move's better. Bishop. I'll say bishop.
Okay, at least we can get that guy out. Yeah, that's the only thing I saw, and we'll get that one up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Who's broadcasting me here? It's my WhatsApp, I think. But anyway, I'm getting move advice.
Yeah, you're a popular man, Simon.
Queen
Stockfish
F5.
is calling you up.
Yeah, David's not just telling me the moves; he's also WhatsApping me the moves so I can see the move he needs.
I'll say king.
Okay, let's castle. Let's get that one safe. I'm quite liking our position here. We're not even a pawn down, and it's okay. Knight f6.
I'll say bishop.
Yeah, look at that. That's why you wing gambit up. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better about this one.
Wing gambit declined, but still strong.
So wing gambit declined. That's not our fault. That's MrDodgy for being a bit of a wimp. Bishop e6. One thing. Don't want to get in trouble, MrDodgy.
Yeah, famous last words. Rook.
Okay, rook e. Well, I haven't got much choice. Rook e1.
Slightly more attractive than the only other rook moves.
Yeah. Line it up. Line it up. So we're getting ready. Are we getting ready to hit? David, are you glad you're not playing the World Cup now with all the weirdness, COVID stuff going on? I mean, and it's kind of event I know you'd love to play normally, right?
Yeah, like I was gutted actually because I was given a spot eventually. Like a bit of a long story, but they did kind of a lucky dip in England, and the place went to Luke McShane, but then he stepped aside, so I got the spot, but I had to say no because
of work,
commentary and some other stuff. Okay, rook c8. Wow. Okay, I'll say queen.
Let's go there. Just I don't know if that's better than the other one, but so so you're working, you couldn't make it, but in the future it's because let's remind everyone in the chat. David very nearly qualified for the candidates. He's one game away, and I don't think you could have won that game the way the opening went. Whatever you'd have done, David. So it's one thing is. I think it would have been impossible against him, So I mean, but at least you were there. Knight g4, and you'll get more chances in the future. Look at he's still trying to checkmate us. What is he doing? What is he legally able to do this? I don't think this is legal. This is not legal. I'm sure this is not legal.
It's a sneaky one as well.
Do I coach? Perpetual Force says I don't actually coach. I'm too busy making videos. I can and commentating and stuff to coach. I'm afraid.
I think knight works, but
I'll let you work
complicated
it out. No, I'm going to let you calculate, and
thanks.
I'm going to have another sip of beer. So,
I don't really want to say rook. That seems too wimpy.
He's a tricky customer, isn't he, MrDodgy?
Super tricky. Oh my god, the time as well.
Yeah.
I'll say knight.
Knight takes e4. He's going for it. Howell is diving in, and I don't need to calculate anything. It's very easy for me. It's all in. I have to say that it's a great frame picture behind you, David. I do like that.
Oh, thank you.
It's really cool. I like it.
I've got a few other Marilyn Monroe and Bridget Bardot. Like,
okay. Were they your choice or were they part of the apartment?
No, they were here already.
Oh, really?
I wish I was cool enough to pick up that guy.
Yeah.
Your good friend Roger.
Steal it when you go home. He's castled. Look at him go. He's such a.
He's terrified. He's terrified. I'll say bishop.
Oh dear, I have to work out. All right, I'm gonna just take it. Call it. We're calling his bluff, aren't we? Is that what we're doing? Until we get checkmated, we're gonna call his bluff, right? Until he like bangs out a mating attack. We're doing it. So. Yeah.
I think we're a pawn up. Very healthy pawn up, and his pieces are dropping. So.
This is I think what you got to do against MrDodgy is not let him attack you, or if he does, let him. You know. Okay, he's taken with the queen.
Okay, I will just say knight. I'll say knight.
Okay.
Keep things simple.
Last piece of development there. Just make sure I don't get under 45 seconds, because then I will crack up. Okay, rook e8.
Okay, pawn.
Pawn, okay. Sport for choices. Yeah. Banana Chess is asking, do you have any pictures of chess greats? Do you have a poster of Magnus on your wall?
No, I have a picture of an even greater player for GingerGM.
Knight f6 played.
Okay, I'll say knight.
That'd be quite worrying if you had a picture of me. or you know, imagine you had a picture of Magnus on the wall and some roses and a little shrine, and he comes over for a beer.
It wouldn't be the most embarrassing thing Magnus has caught me.
Oh really? Oh dear.
I'm joking.
Queen d7 played. Do I want to know anymore?
You don't. Okay, I'll keep things simple. I'll say knight.
Yeah, we're getting down to nearly a minute now. So
okay, rook takes e7 was slashy, but okay, knight.
Okay, let's keep it simple. We got hello Ellen in the chat as well.
Howdy.
What a dream team.
Okay.
Takes. Hope you're doing
rook.
Right, Ellen. Rook takes. So what is the most embarrassing thing that Magnus has caught you doing, David? Queen takes. We've got 55 seconds.
Knight.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys next time on the next stream that we do together.
Are you allowed to?
We'll see.
Okay. Right. I'm getting to that danger zone with my clock here. 94.
Welcome to the danger zone. Rook.
Is that Top Gun? Welcome to the danger zone. Okay.
Did you see my lyric challenge last time on the last show?
I didn't see.
No. I say knight.
Okay, 39. So do you want to give us a song as it's the last one? Give us a song. Come on, give us a song, David.
When we win.
Okay.
Okay, queen.
I'm getting so short time here. I'm nearly putting my pants.
Keep things simple.
Okay.
I'll say knight. Pre-move knight.
I don't know if this is right, but we'll do it.
Did you take it or did you go in?
I went knight f7. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
King f7.
Pawn.
Okay, shall I? Oh, we got increment. Knight b6. Knight b6 played.
What did you play after? You played f3. Okay, then I'll say queen.
If anyone's wondering, David can't see the moves. He sees them 3 seconds later than me, which is making his job really bloody impossible to know what the hell's going on. But we've got 22 seconds, and I think we have some increment on the case this time. So
21 seconds to go.
21 seconds to go. Oh, come on, David, let's do it.
Okay,
what did call the So Solid crew?
So Solid crew. But yeah, I did this challenge on the last commentary show to get as many song kind of titles in as possible. I think I managed. They only showed 40, but I think I managed over 60 song titles in the commentary. So
60.
That was fun.
That's pretty good going, yeah.
You should check out the video on my Twitter.
Knight d2.
Okay, I'll just say rook, and then rook again.
Okay, I'm gonna go rook b8. Why did I do that? I don't know, but it seems like a move.
Solid.
17 seconds. So Solid crew.
I assume he'll move the knight, and then I'll say, I don't want to pre-move because he'll hear us. But if he plays knight c4, I'll say bishop.
b4. Okay, he's got knight. He's gone the other way, but I'm guessing you do the same. So we go bishop b4 anyway. A5.
Okay, I'll say it. Yeah. Okay, pawn.
Take that one. He's taken with a pawn.
Okay, knight.
Knight e5. I don't know if that's right. We've got 13 seconds. Knight a5.
Okay, bishop.
Bishop f8. Crap move, but I played it. 11 seconds.
Okay, pre-move rook.
Okay,
no matter what he does.
Pre-moved. I pre-moved a couple of moves there because pre-moved. This is where I
Rook.
lose because I haven't got David anymore. Pre-move.
I can't see what you're doing. Rook.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pre-moving.
Rook. Knight.
14 seconds. Yeah, sorry, because David's got delay. Right, he's taken a pawn, and
Okay, you just finish this off because the delay.
Shall I just finish him? The delay's a bit annoying, isn't it? So he might call us a cheat though. If we... I think we're feeling pretty safe here. Feeling quite confident. Let's get that one. As soon as I get your A pawn, Mike, you're in trouble. There we go. I think we can claim a win there. I mean, it was well done, David. It's good that I've got your skills helping me out there. So anyway, cheers, David. That was good, and we will do our things. But so, what do you got planned tonight and the weekend? Anything at all? You play it by ear a bit, or?
Yeah, I've got to work out tomorrow. I need to get back in shape. I've got to do a push-up challenge for the next Champions Chess Tour show.
Oh, I heard about that, man. That sounds like a horrible one if you're out of shape.
Mate, I'm supposed to do 100 push-ups. How am I going to do that?
Do you have to do 100 push-ups live?
in one go. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, like, I would just do one and just give up and just be like, yeah. 100 live in the or do you like pre-record that segment at least, or?
I think
like...
I'm not sure. They never tell me until last minute. So
oh, really?
I feel like I should work out. So yeah, the two-siders tonight. That's just kind of warming up for tomorrow's workout. If anyone else is.
That's getting ready. Well, it's Friday. You're allowed to enjoy yourself. So you're going to get some practice in tomorrow, a little bit of gym training or something like that, and.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, I was talking to one of the guys at the show, and he was asking me about my plans this summer, and I was like, my only plans is this, and he thought I meant party, but I meant workout. So that's what they think of me here at the Champions Chess Tour.
What, partier or workouter? A partier.
Partier, yeah. So I'm going to prove them wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you got to. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to do, isn't it? I might try the same a little bit as well. Everyone's now giving press up advice. Someone's saying 100 is SAS level. If you could do if you do 100 in a row and you can do a proper push up, I saw a challenge where. I think it was one of the chess bras doing it against Maurice Ashley, and the press ups weren't press ups. They weren't press ups. It was like he was just dipping his head. Press up is where you gotta touch the floor, man. So make sure you don't cheat your press ups. Is all I'm saying, David.
If anyone knows some good video editors or like who can Photoshop like some kind of SAS guy's body onto my face, then that would be perfect.
SAS body onto your face would be a bit weird. yeah.
But check out the Champions Chess Tour end of this month for that video.
Definitely.
How about you, Simon? You've got plans this weekend, right? You're going to this event in London.
No, I've had to not do that. I mean, I'm actually, I'm locked down at the moment because I was in contact with someone with COVID, and so I had a test and all fine, no symptoms, but they got this app where if you get near, so I can't go out until Monday. So it was about like 8 days ago now, so I'm pretty sure I haven't got COVID. But so I've had to cancel my trip to London, unfortunately, which is a real pity. So I was looking forward to that, going to London and playing a bit of Blitz, right? Chess Festival, which will be cool. But yeah, I can't do that now. So just just drink some cider and. Maybe I can't even go for a cycle ride or anything, so I'll just do press ups in the garden like you, David. I'll see. I'll see if I can get to the big 1-0. You know,
solidarity.
Yeah,
solidarity. I appreciate it.
Everyone's saying delete the app. You downloaded the laughing face. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that discussion. I'm kind of feeling like I shouldn't, because it's the second time I've had to do that as well, which is really bloody annoying. So anyway. We'll leave that one.
COVID. It needs to jog on. It needs to bugger off.
It does. It needs to sod off. Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking Big Brother app. Yeah, okay. But anyway, David, thank you so much for coming along, mate. It's been a pleasure, and I really hope I can. At some point, I'll get my second vaccination on Monday morning. So when I'm able to.
Exciting.
Which would be good. Yeah, looking forward to it. And then hopefully I'll pop over to Norway and grab a beer with you and just say hello and saying that'd be good. So,
I can't wait, man. We should do that. We should stream together from Norway sometime. That would be fun.
That'd be really cool, man. And do you have any plans of starting up your own Twitch channel or anything?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for the last year, but I'm just so bad with technology. I barely know how to turn on Windows, let alone let alone set up a stream. So
I think you'd be brilliant if you did it. I can always help you out, but maybe one day. It'd be great to see your late night streams from your apartment by the sounds of it. So
with my neighbour banging on the wall. Watch this space. I might do it at some point.
Well, if you do, then let us know. Obviously, that'd be fantastic. All right, David. Look, I'll probably end our call because I'm just going to go and give a raid. But we'll catch up soon, mate. And again, thank you so much, and everyone, give David a massive thank you. People are saying the Howell channel would be good fun. It would be great to have David. And remember, David is over in Norway, and he's over there because he's commentating on the Champions Tour, doing a fantastic job. So make sure you tune into that and give him as much support as you can as well. So it can't be easy. I mean, he's saying you have like 6 hours in a row where you can't leave the table and you're talking, and also the idea of the show is to dumb it down. That you can't even talk coordinates. So, but but you're doing great, David.
It's different. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, mate, and we'll hook up and we'll meet Yabjorn, who's in the chat as well when we get a chance. So that'd be awesome. So we'll get him out. Who was that the crypt event as well? Yabjorn.
Yeah, I remember meeting Yabjorn. Yeah, cool. We'll get a group gathering going at some point. But yeah, thanks Simon for having me, and thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been fun.
All right, cheers, David. I'll end the call now, mate, and have a great night, and a good weekend. So cheers.
Yeah. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye, mate. Okay, well, obviously, absolutely lovely to get David and speak to David. He's such a nice guy. You won't meet a 2700 strength person who's as nice as David. I mean, there are a lot of nice, really strong grandmasters around, top grandmasters, but David is just so nice. He's really nice. He's just like a gentleman. So it's a pleasure to have him on the stream, and hopefully we'll do it more. So we're gonna do a little raid now, and I would like to thank everyone for watching. But the raid we're going to do, you're probably a bit sick of all this chat. We're going to see one of the best chess players in the world. I wonder if he's going to be given a Berlin draw or two. We'll have to wait and see. Rajabov. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon. I'll probably do a stream over the weekend. Just make sure you follow the channel. You know when I stream. Thanks to everyone. Hello Ken as well, and see you all soon. So let's just give a little raid, and of course the man I'm talking about is the Rajabov. So say hello to the Rajabov, and let's go and do that now.